Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart. So I've actually been using the YouTube app lately. It just came out on the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a pretty good little app on the system. It seems to work out pretty well. It seems to be pretty much on par with the PS4 version, and both of them seem to just basically be a YouTube TV app. There's nothing too extreme about it, but it works pretty well, and I like using it on the Nintendo Switch because I can walk around the house and watch videos in that way. I think that adds a little bit more value to the app. And I'm actually hoping Nintendo's going to add other apps like Crunchyroll and Netflix to the system as well, because I think it's really important to have these apps on the system. It keeps players using the system, and if players are using the system more often, they're more likely to buy more games, which I think is important for Nintendo. And at the same time, just having the apps on the system adds more value to the system. So I think it's really important to have these apps on the system. And on top of that, for me personally, I think it's just kind of convenient to have all these apps in one place. It makes things a lot more comfortable. Which brings me to the one problem I have with the YouTube app on the Nintendo Switch right now. So let's say I'm playing Dark Souls Remastered. I actually am playing through Dark Souls Remastered currently, and let's say I get stuck on a boss, which I get stuck on all the time. They're really hard, and I want to get advice on the boss. I may want to pause my game or suspend the software, press home, and then jump into the YouTube app. Except here's the problem. In order to do that, I would have to close out my software for Dark Souls Remastered just to jump in to the YouTube app. You can't actually have more than one app open at a time on the Nintendo Switch. And that's kind of a problem that makes me a lot less likely to use the YouTube app on the Nintendo Switch because I can only have one app open at a time. And that definitely is something that I feel like Nintendo should be able to fix, because actually you can use the News app and the eShop app while having your game suspended. And those apps actually have videos that you can watch and play. So I don't really see a big difference between the News app or the eShop app compared to, say, the YouTube app or the Hulu app. They're pretty much the same thing in my opinion. They're an archive of content that you can watch or look at. So I feel like it should be possible for Nintendo to update the system so we can use the YouTube app and the Hulu app while keeping your game suspended. Will Nintendo do this? I don't know, but I hope they do, and I hope they also add other apps like Crunchyroll and Netflix as well. I think it's really important to have these apps on the system, and I also think it's important that Nintendo fixes this issue so people are more likely to actually use the apps on the system, which is why they want to put the apps on the system so people use the Switch more often and thus make more money for Nintendo. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Nintendo will update this feature? I hope they do, but I'm not really sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyways everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. If you love Nintendo content and you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to hit that notification bell so you can be updated whenever I make a new video. But that's all for now everyone, thank you so much, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.